got a lot of great kids tonight to recognize, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Mr. Downing has some things he'd like to say, and then Ms. Darby's going to lead us in prayer, and Mr. Bertrand is going to lead us in the pledge, and then we'll get going.
A couple prayer requests. T.L. Rhodes teacher Melissa Kinney continues her battle with cancer. She's undergoing weekly chemo treatments. Clay Mook, husband of teacher Tricia Mook, has an upcoming skin graft as he continues to recover from the explosion at Barksdale, which is a year ago today, I believe.
1 year ago, yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday, 1 year ago.
Please bow your head. I want to thank you for this day and every day that you've given us. We ask that you bless each and every one that's here today. We ask that you lead and guide each of us back to our homes safely. Bless the board members. Help us to make the decision that you will have us to make. And Father God, we don't want to forget about the people, the names that Mr. Downey just called. Please remember them, Father God, and bless them with whatever their needs may be. Bless all of our students in all the different schools, and bless the administration. Help the teachers to lead and guide them in the way that you will have them to go. And Father God, your name, I do pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's get this thing going. We're going to start with item 2.01, recognition of Bossier Parish School Board Scholarship recipients. Oh, 102. Where's 102? Oh, approval of the minutes. There we go. I'm getting ahead of myself. Give me a minute. Item 0.02, approval of the minutes of the regular session of the board for April 6th.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Second. Cast your vote, please. Motion passes. Item 1.03, approval of the agenda for the regular session of the board for April 20th, 2023.
So moved.
Mr. Brotherton, Mr. Bass, please vote. All right, motion passes. Now we can go to 2.01, recognition of Parish School Board Scholarship recipients presented by Mr. Robert Bertrand, Scholarship Committee Chairperson. Mr. Bertrand.
Mr. Downing, would you care to join me? Sir.
Good evening, everyone. The Bossier Parish School Board established a board scholarship fund in 1995 to annually give scholarships to graduating seniors of Bossier Parish schools who would be majoring in education and entering the teaching profession. Beginning in 2008, an additional scholarship was established to be given to a senior who was enrolled and successfully completed courses of study at BPSB and will pursue their education in that particular course of study. The scholarship fund is generously supported by contributions made by community supporters. We'd like to recognize and thank our community supporters for those who provide memorial scholarships for their investment in our students. Number 1 is Risk Pros, Inc., Citizens National Bank, SGB Architects, W.G. Yates and Sons, Sutton B.B. Babin Architects, Kevin Bryan Architect. Special acknowledgement goes to Miss Barbara Wharton, the Pat Wharton Memorial Scholarship, and Representative Henry Burns, the Mildred and A.J. Burns Memorial Scholarship. At this time, we'd like to recognize our 2023 scholarship recipients. The first scholarship, a $2,000 scholarship, belongs to a student from Airline High School, Miss Catherine Jerkovich. Miss Catherine, come on up. Another $2,000 scholarship from Airline High School, Miss Emily Younger. Emily Younger, come on up. Congratulations, Emily. Another scholarship, a $1,000 scholarship awarded to Airline High School student Lily Crafts. Miss Lily Crafts, come on up. A $1,000 scholarship to an Airline High School student, Rector Quinn. Rector Quinn. The next recipient, a $500 scholarship. Airline High School again, Miss Sophia Robinson. Congratulations, young lady. The next scholarship is the $500 Pat Wharton Memorial Scholarship. Miss Wharton is not able to be here tonight, but sends her sincere congratulations. The Pat Wharton Memorial Scholarship was established in 2010 by retired Bossier Parish Technical School teacher Barbara Wharton in memory of her husband, Pat Wharton. The next recipient was unable to attend tonight, but she is the recipient of the $500 Pat Wharton Memorial Scholarship, Miss Annabelle Newton. Scholarship is a $500 Mildred and A.J. Burns Memorial Scholarship. Representative Henry Burns had another event he had previously committed to, but said he is so proud of this year's recipient. The Mildred and A.J. Burns Memorial Scholarship is given to a graduating senior of a Bossier Parish High School who is majoring in education and will be attending Northwestern State University in Natchitoches. And the recipient for the Mildred and A.J. Burns Memorial Scholarship Fund, Allison Marmaduke. Allison Marmaduke. Allison, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is from Thank you, Mr. Downing. And that concludes our scholarship recipients for 2023. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all of our recipients.
Bertrand, as you can see, we've got a lot of great young kids here to recognize, and if you would, if we could kind of keep our seats until everyone is recognized, it would help go a lot quicker. And not that we don't want to take time to recognize them, but from what I was told, we've got some storms on the way, so we'd just like to give each young man and woman an opportunity to be recognized, and they well deserve it. So moving on, let's go to item 2.02, recognition Clotel Monroe Foundation Scholarship presented by Willie Blackshire.
Good evening. To Superintendent Downing, our board president, Mr. Bachhaus, all board members, ladies and gentlemen, I first want to say we appreciate the board giving us this opportunity to present these applicants, these scholarships tonight. I'm representing the CMAS Scholarship Foundation in lieu of the lady who granted this money to the Bossier Parish School students, Mrs. Clotel Monroe, who is not with us anymore. These scholarships consist of $4,000. So each student that we call named tonight will receive $4,000 over a period of 4 years if they continue to meet the CMAS criteria. We know that they will with the grade point average that they have. So I'm just going to read their career goal to expedite time since it has already been stated. Our first recipient, we'd like for Mr. Downing and Mr. Bachhaus to help us with this, please. The young people will get a chance to see who their leaders are. The first recipient is Trinity Taylor. Trinity wants to go to Dillard University. She has already been accepted, and she wants to go in nursing and become a neonatal nurse. Thank you. Next recipient is Ashley Castro Rivera. And I do want to say this about Ashley. She shared with us that her mother came from Honduras to ensure that her children would get a better education. She does not speak any English, but we want to congratulate her. Thank you, Ashley. The next recipient is Lathan Delaney. Lathan is from... Both of our students previous are from Bossier High School. Lathan is from Houghton High School, and would just like to say this. When his mother walked into the office, she said, I don't know anything about all of this college procedures and stuff like that. And I told her, I want to commend you for pushing your son. And so he made it. So we want to congratulate you, Lathan. So that concludes our presentation, and we want to say there's a lot of money in this scholarship, $400,000. You could be the next, your children could be the next recipient. And we say to the children, pass the kindness on to someone else. We don't expect for you to be the best, but we expect for you to do your best. Thank you.
That presentation and those that are recipients. Next is 2.03, recognition of good news, presented by Ms. Sonia Bales.
Good evening, President Brockhouse, Superintendent Downey, all of our board members. We love being able to see our school board meetings packed out like it is tonight, because that means that we have so many students and staff members to celebrate. We love end-of-year celebrations, and I tell you what, they have knocked it out of the park, from academics to the athletic arena. We begin with those, first of all, who form the backbone of Bossier schools, and they are the men and the women who are a part of our school's support teams. So without further ado, if you will, please help me welcome Dr. Tracy Burrell. She is our recruitment and retention supervisor. She's going to be recognizing our 2023 outstanding school support personnel. Dr. Burrell.
Good evening, everyone. President Brockhouse, Superintendent Downey, board members, and guests, I am honored to present to you tonight the 2022-23 Outstanding School Support Personnel Award winners for each of our schools. This program provides us with the opportunity to acknowledge support employees who have rendered time and talents beyond the call of duty. So, President Brockhouse, Superintendent Downey, you're getting your steps in tonight. Please come down and help us present these awards. And we're going to begin with our school winners, starting with elementary. From Apollo Elementary School, Philip Green. Got a fan club. From Bel Air Elementary, Michelle Barden. From Benton Elementary, Kelly Payne. From Bossier Elementary, Shalitha Hall. From Central Park Elementary, Tanisha McGee. From Curtis Elementary, Khadija Othman.
We got to get a picture.
Thank you.
This way. From Elm Grove Elementary, Devon Perry. From Houghton Elementary, Samantha Upton. From Kerr Elementary, Armanda Johnson.
Thank you.
Kingston Elementary, Caitlin Burrows. From Legacy Elementary, Chelsea Askew. From W.T. Lewis Elementary, Faith Wojcik, and she is unable to be here with us tonight. Elementary, Tatamika Wells. From Plantation Park Elementary, Suela Medellin Cifuentes. From Platt Elementary, my superintendent just made me laugh anyway. From Platt Elementary, Cornelius Owens, and he is unable to be here tonight. Sharon Malone. From T.L. Rhodes Elementary, Tiffany Carr. From Stockwell Elementary, Sonia Theodos.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
From Sun City Elementary, Jordan Johnson. And from Waller Elementary, Kelly Fowler, and she was unable to be here tonight. Okay, for our middle school winners, from Benton Intermediate, Amy Robinson, she was unable to be here tonight. Jennifer Capel, she was unable to be here. Keisha West. From Elm Grove Middle School, Tracy Carter. From Green Acres Middle School, S. Shieva Wynn.
Yes, sir.
Sorry if I missed you. Middle School, Lisa Gatewood. And from Russian Middle School, Damian Washington. High school winners from Airline High School, Ernest Harris. From Benton High School, Justin Whaley. He was unable to be here tonight. Audrey Player.
Thank you. Thank you.
From Houghton High School, Marvin Jamerson. From Parkway High School, Bridget Pye. From Plain Dealing High School, Danielle Vaughn. And the award winner from Bibb Steel was Sunshine Ortego. She was unable to be with us tonight. And from Butler Educational Complex, Charles James, and he was unable to be here tonight. So from the school winners, we were able to select district winners. And at this time, because this award is sponsored by Bossier Federal Credit Union, if Jill Valentine is here tonight, if you would join me and help us present these awards. Thank you. So for the elementary district winner for the outstanding support employee, the winner was Jordan Johnson from Sun City Elementary.
Congratulations. Thank you. More pictures. Thank you.
Our middle school winner was from Russian Middle School, Damian Washington.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
And finally, our district winner for the high school division from Airline High School, Ernest Harris.
Congratulations.
These employees display outstanding leadership qualities in inspiring and motivating others, and we are so thankful that they do what they do and all that they do for our students, our schools, and our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Burrell. Also, thank you again to Bossier Federal Credit Union for being the sponsor of our Outstanding School Support Personnel Award of the Year, and to all of our honorees. Congratulations to you all. We could not function without you all, that is for sure. If you will hang tight with us for just a few more minutes, because as you can tell, we still have many, many other people that we want to be able to recognize their accomplishments. You know, April is Month of the Military Child, and our schools have been recognizing our military-connected students in a number of ways, because we know that they sacrifice too when their parents serve. And that makes what happened yesterday at the Board of Elementary and Secondary Education meeting in Baton Rouge particularly special, and also the presentation that was will take place tonight. Holly George is our Military Services Manager for Bossier Schools, and she joins us with that. Please welcome her.
Superintendent Downey, Board President, Mr. Bachhaus, you can stay seated. School board members and guests, my presentation is going to be short but very sweet. I get the honor of calling your attention to the next 3 schools that received their Purple Star credential, certification, all of that. And I went down Tuesday to Baton Rouge with 15 of our schools. They were all honored by the State Department at the Bessie Board meeting, and it was awesome to see. So I enjoyed traveling down there with them and being with them for their recognition. Tonight, I've got 3 schools, our next 3. The first one, they are having a talent show at their school. So the principal sent the 2 next best people, Miss Irvin, who is the secretary and military liaison, and Emily Williams, who is the counselor there, and they work with the military children. And it's with great pleasure that I'm presenting W.T. Lewis with their state certification. I'll have to be in the picture. They do a great job at W.T. Lewis for our military-connected students. Next, our elementary school that has the highest percentage of military students at their school. They have 35% of their enrollment is military-connected, student-based. And I'm presenting that to Principal Brooke Nolte from Stockwell Elementary. Wait, gotta get your picture. Wait. And our last one that makes up our 15, but not our final, is South Bossier, Curtis Elementary, Principal Terry Bird. They are doing a wonderful job over there with our military students also. I'm excited. Thank you, Board. We appreciate it.
So tonight we're also recognizing a few of our students who took top honors in the Optimist Oratorical Contest put on by the Optimist Club of Bossier City and coordinated by Bossier Schools Homeless and Migrant Liaison Arsenio Anthony. Ms. Anthony, would you please help assist with the presentations? The theme for the 2023 essay contest was, who is an everyday hero that brings out the optimism in you? And there were numerous entries throughout the area, not just from Bossier Parish, so we are pleased to have 2 of the 3 winners from our schools. So beginning in 3rd place and the recipient of $100, Abigail Snow, an 11th grader from Houghton High School. The winner of $200, Benton High senior, Mary Valentine. Able to be with us this evening, but congratulations to both of you. The Optimist Club also sponsored an oratorical contest, and its theme was Discovering the Optimism Within Me. And Bossier students swept the competition. So let's begin in 3rd place, a repeat winner, Abigail Snow from Houghton High, who picked up another $100 cash prize. And the recipient of a $200 cash prize, Regan Hodge, an 11th grader from Houghton High. the first place winner who is on the receiving end of $300 and will be moving on to the state competition being held this weekend in Natchitoches, Russian Middle School 7th grader John Carter Jr. He is dressed to impress, don't you think? I think he's recognize a participant from Plain Dealing, Anna Adams, who submitted an essay in the contest. Anna. We also want to acknowledge Kelsey Moore from Airline High School, who was one of the essay participants. Also, Melissa Murray from Airline High School, who participated in the essay contest. Shiloh Powell from Parkway High School, who was one of the essayists. To all of these students, and thank you for entering and for seeing the value of having an optimistic mindset. We also want to thank the Optimist Club of Bossier City. Margaret LaFleur is the president, who's walking away right now. Miss Anthony, I'm going to have you stay up here with me too, if you will. Get away from me. You know, our school system partners very closely with the Optimists, and we are so grateful to them for all the many opportunities that they offer, not only our students, but also our teachers as well, through the annual teacher grant program. So, Optimist Club members, if you are here, would you please wave your hand? Thank you so much. Before you leave, I'm going to ask just a minute if they can, because on behalf of Bossier Schools, we also want to thank Arsenio Anthony for going the extra mile for our students and giving so much of her time, because helping with these contests is not in her job description as the homeless and migrant liaison. She does it outside of work because she cares that our kids have opportunities to thrive and to succeed. You see, she is one of those quiet, behind-the-scene, unassuming miracle workers that many people have probably never heard of or even knew was part of Bossier Schools. But those who interact with her and they know what she does, like Rachel Lowry, who's here tonight, call her a jewel to Bossier Parish Schools. Miss Lowry wrote that Mrs. Anthony truly has a servant's heart. If a student in Bossier Parish has a need, Arsenio will relentlessly work until she provides that student with what they need. She also oversees the Sunshine Room, which is a room full of donations that range from hygiene packs to school uniforms and school supplies. A teacher or counselor can email a request for a student, and Mrs. Anthony will fulfill that request anonymously. She usually does all of this and keeps this room stocked and organized by herself. She has very little help, and she works long hours, but she does so with a smile. She loves the kids of Bossier Parish, and oftentimes goes unnoticed because she doesn't work at a big school with tons of kids or employees. She is dedicated to the homeless students, their families, and really every other student who needs any kind of assistance. She is one of a kind, and I cannot think of a more deserving candidate, because I love her too, for Bossier Schools Gold Star. So not only is Miss Anthony our Gold Star and the last of this school year, but this is quite the momentous occasion because she is our 100th Gold Star since this program began 10 years ago. And for those who might not know what the Gold Star program is, you can probably guess by now, but it's a recognition program for our employees who truly go above and beyond, who just stand out in the crowd, and who don't do it for recognition, but they certainly deserve it. So Jill Valentine with Bossier Federal Credit Union is here for a presentation. I'm also going to ask Betty McCauley if she would share a few words also. She's our Director of Student Services at Miss Anthony works in her department, and I know she wants to share a few heartfelt words to her as well. Ms. McCauley.
Thank you, Ms. Bales. Ms. Bales was my 5th grade student. Mr. Barkhouse, our president, Mr. Downey, our superintendent of schools, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Anthony is a consummate advocate for the McKinney-Vento program for students, parents that don't have a fixed nighttime place to sleep. That's powerful, isn't it? No fixed nighttime place to sleep. Miss Anthony has spent for the last 9 years working with community partners for anybody that she can flag down and ask for help for our students and their families. She goes beyond. I really have to talk her down off of the ledge very often because she wants to do it for everyone that needs her, and we have a lot of people that need us. Senior is a very unique lady. She has some challenges of her own. She does not allow any of her personal situations to stand in the way of her helping and outreaching herself for people. She has a connection with every agency, every group that's willing to give and to serve, every church, the city of Bossier, as well as Shreveport and the surrounding area. They all know Arsenio because she is standing there with a heart and a handout for those that need it the most. Because we are limited to time, I could share with you a list that's longer than 11 pages of outreach ministries for families and children, from housing to clothing to medical to education. She does it all. One incident or one family that I would like to share, and this happened in December, right before Christmas. A mother came to the parent center where our senior is housed with 4 very small children. I think the baby was about 3 months old. This lady was homeless. These children had nowhere to sleep, nowhere to eat, nowhere to take care of personal hygiene. They were just at the mercy of our senior, the McKinney-Vento program, and the Bossier Parish School Board. So our senior went to the school board office and worked with our finance director, or she's not called that now, I forgot what your title is, Miss Bamberg, but she's our finance director, and the McKinney program finances all of her through our school board office, through the finance department. And she went and met with her and received what she needed to outreach, to help this family find a home, a house, but it had nothing in it. Can you imagine that your house, no chairs, no beds, no TV, nowhere to put your personal belongings? She went on social media and shared the need. She missioned several co-workers and friends to get a truck, to get a trailer, to get washers, dryers, beds, chairs, dressers, clothing. She spent her whole weekend helping this family get settled in a place of their own. Miss Anthony, God has a special place for you. And the children and the parents of this great, illustrious school system, as well as myself, your immediate supervisor. We love you. We congratulate you. We thank you. She is a servant, a true servant. Would you stand and help me congratulate our Gold Star winner, our 100th Gold Star winner, Miss Arsenio Anthony.
To our board, my friends, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ms. McCauley, for those wonderful words. And thank you for being nominated. I have had health challenges. I'm a breast cancer survivor, but that didn't stop me. I still have unfinished business to do. Thank you, and God bless you.
Invite our representatives from Caldwell Banker Gosley to come forward. They sponsor our Award of Excellence Medallion. And here with us tonight, Amy Sajax, Cindy Van Hoof, Jessica Wimberly, and Chris Darwin. The four. They sponsor our Award of Excellence Medallion for those with passion, perseverance, and pride. And so we are so honored to be able to present Ms. Arsenio Anthony, our 100th Gold Star, with the Medallion of Excellence. Congratulations. We'll let you sit down for now, but you'll have to come back for your cookie cake, right? Anthony, and all of our students, too. We're so proud of y'all. And good this Saturday, all right? All right, knock them dead. And while they're making their way back to their seat, Ms. Blackshire wanted me to let you also know she wanted to thank Mrs. Francis for her hard work helping her daughter Trinity win her CMAS scholarship. So thank you to her and her persistence. But we have a lot of students making some really impressive accomplishments as well. Christopher Mislow, would you please join me at the podium? There he is. Parkway High School, and he could not orchestrate a better finish to his high school athletic career than the one that he has had. He is team captain, a two-sport athlete this year, and has pinned a state wrestling championship and signed a football scholarship to play at Centenary College this fall. Very, very impressive. His junior year, he was a three-sport athlete. He added baseball to the mix, and he most recently finished first at the state wrestling tournament in the 220-pound weight class, and he won it all. He won the state championship. Congratulations to Chris. He posted posted a 42-6 overall finish, posting a second-place win in the Ken Cole Tournament, fourth in the LA Classic Tournament, and second in the Jacob McMillan Tournament. He was recognized yesterday before the Bossier Parish Police Jury. We also want to congratulate you and award you also the Award of Excellence from Caldwell Banker Gosley and Bossier Schools. Congratulations to him, and we're looking forward to seeing you play for the Centenary Jets in the fall. All right, congratulations. Are they not looking sharp tonight over here in their green? Team and their coaches make their way to the front. We might have to do a little shuffling around here. What a banner year, though, for Coach Orlando Medlin and his Bearcats, who made a historic run during the 2023 season. The Cats finished the regular season with a record of 19-2-2, only allowing 11 goals throughout the season, and 14 of those games were complete shutouts. It was scary to come up against these guys here. The Cats earned the number 2 seed in the LHSAA Division III playoffs, which then gave them the opportunity to be able to host a semifinal game. They made history during that playoff by hosting for the first time a quarterfinal and a semifinal. Then, the Cats made it to their first ever state match in Bossier High School's history. That is big. A record of 23-3-2, and as District 1 and 3 champs, Parish Cup champs, and state runners-up. And did I mention that they were also the only public school to make it to the finals? So congratulations to our Cats. I want to introduce you to the team, and we are going to present all of them with the Award of Excellence medallions. And when I call your name, if you will just raise your hand. Wilson Alvarado. Oscar Alvarenga. They'll come down the line. I mean, yeah, just straight on down the line. Okay. But if our soccer players will just raise their hand whenever I say your name. Aiden Bamberg. Logan Bamberg. Adair Galvin. Mateo Guerrero. Joshua Campos. Juan Carlos Contreras. Juan Carlos Prado. David Rojas. Alexis Serrano. AJ Shelton. Alexander Tone. Ronnie Carcomo. Chris Reyes. Yolani Reyes. Chez, and Mark Rodriguez. To recognize our coaching staff. Because our board members will remember that we recognized him just a few months ago as the 2022 State Coach of the Year for Louisiana High School Boys Small Public School. Martinez and Joseph Winningham. Covington and trainer Daisy Acuna. recognize Principal Michelle Tugwell and Krista Denny, who does everything for the team you can imagine, keeping all the stats straight. We also have Assistant Principal James Holland here with us tonight, and I'm not sure if Mr. Williams is here or not, Reginald Williams. He's here too, so congratulations to all of the Bearcats for we are looking forward to you bringing it all the way next year. So thank you for being here tonight. And now we want to recognize our state champion basketball team. Yes, the Bossier Bearcats had yet another reason to celebrate this year when boys basketball brought home the trophy. Will our state champions now please come forward to the front? Please welcome Javante Small, Jacarvis Geis, Corral Woods, Keyshawn Daniels, Taj Roots, Landarius Watson, Billy Broom III, Xavier Sessions, Javon Johnson, Keyshawn Johnson, Cameron Davenport, Khalil Brown, Mateo Guerrero, Ambler Barr. College head coach Justin Collins and assistant coach and Kalis Roots, team trainer Audrey Covington, and student trainer Daisy Acuna. The Bearcats went to Lake Charles to win it, and they pulled it off with a 40-33 victory over Carroll in the LHSAA non-select Division I title game. These, ladies and gentlemen, are your undefeated District I 4A state champions. So let me tell you what's also impressive. This wasn't their first, this was their 5th state championship trophy. For head coach Justin Collins, who was in his season at Bossier High School, congratulations to Coach Collins. Not only did his team win the state championship, but the impressive year that he had in his first year earned Coach Collins the distinction as Coach of the Year in state of Louisiana. Team, if you'll raise your hand, Taj Roots named MVP. Johnson made second team. Received honorable mentions. Congratulate each of you for a stellar season that reads like a fairy tale, and again, just honor you. Thank you for being here tonight. Congratulations. You certainly earned that Award of Excellence medal. Congratulations, and go Bearcats. Man, they look sharp, don't they, in that green? And President Bachhaus, that concludes my report.
Great job, son. In Bossier Parish, it's going on in Bossier Parish. What a great group of people. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we're going to get down to business, unfortunately. paving and drainage improvements, Phase 2, land acquisition, presented by Jason Cotton.
We ready? Good evening. Superintendent Downey, President Bachhaus, board members. This is some good news for us. Some of you may know we've been pursuing about a 32-acre tract, which is west of the campus, and as of last Friday, we had the last signature. I've been working on this for about a year. To help Mr. Bachhaus. We've had a lot of help with our realtor and his team. This has been an undertaking. We've had a lot of ups and downs. We've had a landowner pass away, so there was some time delay in that. But I'm pleased to present, this. I don't know if it's called a project or land acquisition. So, our offer accepted for $500,000 for plus or minus 32 acres. And tonight I'm just requesting, back up here. So in 2021, there was a motion passed to pursue the purchase of all or part of this property. And tonight I'm asking for the actual purchase of this property.
Oh, excuse me.
I move to authorize the superintendent to exercise a real estate buy-sell option for 32 more or less owned by Dana A. Stinson, estate of David L. Miller, Carson LLC, Dixie Eileen Alfred Jones, estate of Robert T. Stinson III, Ford Edward Stinson Jr., Mary Carol Stinson Lowry, Janet Stinson Britton, Jenny Passini Beatman, Nancy Clara Passini Finagrio, Elizabeth Moreland Caperton, and Garland Properties LP, Section 21, Township 18 North, Range 11 West, Houghton, Louisiana, for Houghton High School, paving and drainage improvements, Phase 2, land acquisition, funded by the 2012 Bond Construction Fund, Houghton High. Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Brotherton, second by Mr. Bass. Do we have any questions or responses? Yes, Mr. Bass.
I want to commend you. You tracked this down. There was, 100 errors. You've stayed on it. You followed up on it relentlessly, and I just want to say, make sure that everyone is aware of how hard you chased it. So I know this is, like you said, since 2021, so we've done it for a while now, but just wanted to commend you publicly for doing that.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, the popo. They're all. Anyway, the people work with us real well. Most of them are from Houghton, and they want to see Houghton High School progress. And without those type of people out there, we wouldn't have been able to pull this one off. But anyway, any more comments or questions or anything? Mr. Bullard?
I want to second everything Mr. Bass said. And you and I have talked about this, Ms. Brotherton, and I've discussed it in days gone by. I know this was a goal, particularly of yours, Mr. Bachhaus, when you came on the board. And with the support of Ms. Brotherton, y'all got out and you made this thing happen. And you were very tenacious, and you're to be commended. What a lot of people will not, I fear, recognize, you have more or less ensured the future needs of Houghton High School. And this is something that how many times have we had to deal with it over the last 10 or 15 years? We need to expand, we need to add a wing or whatever. We don't have the land, we're landlocked. Well, you have eliminated that issue at Houghton. So Houghton can now move forward, do whatever it needs to do, and you and Ms. Brotherton are to be commended. We applaud your efforts.
Thank you very much. We definitely had help, and Jason Cotton's new nickname is Bulldog, because he earned it by working on this project. And Stacy, thank you. We appreciate it from y'all. And I want to thank the board for recognizing the fact that we were landlocked. Every one of them that are sitting here tonight has supported the school, and everybody thinks that that each board member only worries about their own school. Well, that's not true on this case. Everybody, and I want to thank all of you for assisting us, because we were sunk, I believe. Don't you think, Coach Haney? You think we needed this land? All right.
Well, let's vote and get it.
Let's vote. Wait, Miss Brotherton.
Yeah, let me just say,
Ms. Brotherton.
we have to also, this family really wanted us to have this land. This appraised for $570,000? 570, and they let us have it for $500,000. I mean, they could have gotten a lot more, and they wanted the school to have it, so I really commend them and thank them for that. But Mr. Bachhaus gets the credit, along with Mr. Cottom and Mr. Rowland and everyone else that worked on it. But yeah, let's vote.
Well, thank you very much. Please vote.
I wonder if it's going to pass.
It's going to be nip and tuck, isn't it? Huh? Motion pass. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. 3.02, request Halton High School paving and drainage improvements, Phase 2, overflow parking. Mr. Jason Cottom.
Okay, good evening again. So this is kind of piggyback on this land purchase. So our first, I guess, item that we're going to consider is some overflow parking for this. Mr. Roger and I have kind of initially walked this area in the southeast corner. We're kind of considering right now about 4 acres where we would actually develop this into a gravel parking lot. So we're kind of estimating, about, we could get about 300 spaces out of this. We've talked to Mr. Haney about the number of car counts for these extracurricular activities. And so we're trying to get that in perspective. As far as the development of the cost per acre, we actually have a project surplus from a LED field lighting project, and Mr. Roger was able to save us about $460,000. So I'm requesting tonight that we allocate those funds back into the general Halton High bond funds and use that for development of this overflow parking.
Okay. Do we hear a motion?
I have a question.
You have a question, Ms. Burton?
Yes. Mr. Cottom.
Yes, ma'am.
You and Stacey, you walked it now. Are there a lot of trees? And I know it's a lot of trees there, so will that include the cutting down of the trees?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There's most of it's fairly, would you say 5 or 10 years, maybe? A lot of pines. It's been replanted. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, but there's not enough for us to make money to sell
We're
them?
considering all that. We're going to get with a forester, a timber company, to see if harvesting some of that. So we've already,
okay.
we're getting that going right now. There are some larger oaks and stuff back in the property that, but that is for kind of future consideration.
Okay, my next question. The parking area, I know it's going to be like gravel, that kind of stuff, but like if we get really bad rains and stuff, will it still be able to be used for activities?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We've actually got some information. We're getting with an engineer that did some hydraulic information a couple years ago, and we're going to work with him about getting some drainage, make sure we have proper drainage, and it would be used for any condition.
Sounds great.
That's our goal.
With that, I'd like to make the motion, please. Move to authorize staff to proceed with the project, Halton High School paving and drainage improvements, Phase 2, overflow parking, funded by the 2012 Bond Construction Fund, Halton High.
By Ms. Brotherton, second by Mr. Bertrand. Please vote. Motion passes. I forgot, I see Coach Rowland over there. He's helped a lot on this thing, too. I didn't name him a while ago.
I did want to say back to the land, and I'm sorry, I mean, jump, but, you know, the thanks to Superintendent Downey, Assistant Superintendent Mr. Rowland, for the support in all this. Obviously, President Balkhouse, y'all have echoed his involvement, Mr. Roger, Mr. Haney, or even our program manager, Clarence Babineau, our title attorney, Jeff Westmoreland, and kind of a big thanks to our realtor, Adam Lytle, and his assistant, Jenna Harris. I mean, weekly conversations with all these landowners, and just, they did an outstanding job. I can't sit up here and take all the credit. It's a team. It's a great effort. You echoed the landowners and their commitment to support the Bossier Parish schools and the future growth of Halton. That's what we kept hearing over and over, and finally made it. So, thank you.
Coach Rowland, thank you. All right. We'll go to 3.03, request a declaration of surplus presented by Ms. Carrie Douglas.
Good evening, President Balkhouse, Superintendent Downey, members of the board. Per the memo dated April 14th, I'm asking that the items listed within be declared surplus.
So moved. Motion by Ms. Darby, second by Mr. Bullard. Please vote. Motion passes. Item number 3.05, permission to issue, 04? Request permission to issue solicitations, 2023-2024 fiscal agent, presented by Ms. Carrie Douglas.
We're requesting permission to issue our annual solicitation to seek out fiscal agents for the 23-24 fiscal year.
No. Motion?
So moved. Second.
You got those, Jennifer? Please vote. Motion passes. Thank you. Now I'm on 5, right? 3.05, request permission to issue solicitations 2023-24 legal journal. Ms. Carrie Douglas.
I'm requesting permission to issue another annual solicitation. This one is for the 23-24 legal journal for the district.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Brotherton, second by Mr. Bass. Please vote. Motion passes. Thank you. 3.06, request approval of solicitation award, purchase of welding machines, presented by Ms. Carrie Douglas.
This is my last item.
Yes.
We received 2 bids this afternoon in response to our solicitation for the purchase of welding machines. With the Red Ball Oxygen having the lowest responsive bid, we are recommending them for award.
Question?
So moved, and I'd also like to point out, Mr. President, Red Ball Oxygen is a local-owned company. They're in Shreveport off North Market, but they employ a number of Bossier Parish people.
Good job. Thank you. Great.
There you go.
Made Mr. Wiggins happy. We have a motion.
Yes.
By Mr. Newman, seconded by Mr. Wiggins. Please vote. Motion passes. Thank you, Ms. Douglas. Always good to have you. We have 3.07, approval of trip requests by Superintendent Downey.
These are in order.
Thank you, Mr. Downey. We have a motion.
Motion to approve.
Mr. Bass, seconded. Mr. Bertrand, please vote. Motion passes. Announcements from superintendent and comment.
The 2023 I3 Art Expo will be held May 4th through the 6th at the Bossier Civic Center. Next regular session of the Bossier Parish School Board will be Monday, May 4th, 6 p.m. here at the BIC.
Thursday, May 4th.
You said Monday.
Monday.
Correction, clarification.
You can be
They don't hesitate, do they?
Which
They
is
get
a
on you
Thursday
quick.
at 6 p.m.
They get on you.
Here at the
quick, don't
Big.
they, Coach? I know. They don't hesitate. All right, thank you, Coach. Item number 5.01.
Did we vote on that?
Memory of Mr. Slack.
Slack. Motion to adjourn by, seconded by Mr. Wiggins.
We knew